Hey guys, Jan up here. I'm just gonna make a quick tutorial on the 7.3 BM Hunter opener. This is more of a personal preference opener, but I assure you it is, if not the best, one of the best openers you can possibly go for. Uh, it's some people switched up by like one or two different spells in different orders, but whatever. Let's get it right into it. So, uh, I'm just gonna do it on the target dummy, and you're just gonna watch. All right, I'm just gonna say it as I go. So. Beast of Wrath, Murder of Crows. Dire Beast, Kill Command. Dire Beast, Titan's Thunder, and Dire Beast again, and Aspect of the Wild. Obviously, you want to go faster, but for video purposes, just trying to get a very slow, very, easy way to digest this information without going too fast, too quick for you, mate. Like, how you going? Yeah, that's essentially that. That's the opener. So we'll stop that, alright? Dismiss pet. Amazing. Alright, let's look at talents. Now, we've got, this is BM again, and this is 7.3 again, so if you're watching this when it's like fucking 7 point fucking who gives a fuck, probably not going to work for you. Maybe not. Anyway, let's go on to the fucking talents. So, Way of the Cobra, best talent, you don't take Die Stable anymore, just not worth it. Stomp. Now, if you're a returning hunter, you might remember using Dire Frenzy, and let me tell you guys something. We don't use it anymore. Simply put, Stomp is just way too fucking amazing. end of fucking tier 19, you're using Dire Frenzy, not that good anymore, so you don't have to worry about fucking keeping those stacks up, whatever. This line doesn't fucking matter what you go. Post haste, Trailblazer, for raid settings on post haste to get that disengage to get you over movement and pairing effects. Trailblazer, best for everything else. Actually, I'm going to use it now because I like running fast. Yep. One with the pack. Yeah. Great talent. Makes the build. You can't go wrong with that at all because it's the best fucking talent you have. Binding Shot, amazing talent. You can go with any of these. Doesn't matter. Same with those. Not that tier. Same with that tier here. Doesn't matter what you go. Binding Shot, though, so good for, like, group of mobs. Take moves a little bit. Mass Grip, Gorfin, I should say. Gorfin's Grasp. Everything's stunned. Awesome. Intimidation's also good for just single target 5-second clip. Very good, very good. But, next line. Murder of Crows, you take that for every single target fight. Amazing damage. 30 focus for that awesome shit. Volley, you take this for like your 3+ target fights. Mistress is a good example. You take that over Murder of Crows and you got a legendary log, mate. Or, your last talent spec. Now, this is where some hunters differ. Now, as we're gearing up, and this is before Centaurus, by the way, so if you're watching this during the Centaurus, this may not be the guide for you. This is like Chim Cigar 7.3. So, Killer Cobra was really, 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 really good. Up to a few weeks ago, Aspect of the Beast, Sim's a bit higher. Now, Killer Cobra still has its place in, your mythic dungeons, your boss fights that last, not very long. So if you're doing Heroic Emerald Nightmare, boom, go take that. A boss dies in under a minute. So much burst, you can't not hate it, mate. It's just fucking good burst. But yeah, no, we run this talent now. It's better. Yep, cool. So that's talents, right? Stats. Now, some of you may not know how to sim, so we won't go into that. But I'll give you a nice, easy direction of what stats should I go for. I don't use these fucking adults. I don't use porn. I don't see these green arrows on my bags and shit. Well, let me just tell you straight up. Crit, haste, versatility, mastery. Hey, agility. Right, well, you want to go off by this. You always want to have more crit than haste, right? Your versatility and mastery don't matter too much, but obviously mastery will be better than versatility. With that said, your main two secondary stats that you want to worry about are crit and haste. The other two don't fucking matter at all. Yeah, you never want to drop, below a certain haste threshold, or else you're just doing nothing, mate. What the fuck you doing? But yeah, just always make sure you have more crit than haste. But at the same time, I have a fuckload of haste, so I wouldn't recommend going 30%. But as long as it's above 18, 21%, just a round number. Just don't have it, fucking 10%. You're a fucking idiot if you have it at 10%. Because I'll tell you something about hunters right now. You may not know this because you're just learning your class and you want it easily explained and you don't want to fucking have your head fucking melting, right? Right. So you got two main abilities here. You got your Wild Cool passive. Your auto shoot criticals have a 50% chance to reduce the cooldown die beast. Now, alright, auto shoot critical strikes. So, crit, 38%, and it's a 50% chance on the auto shot critical, right? And it resets die beast, right? Die beast. Generates 12 focus, and it sends one of them fucking beasts in, which is really good with Stomp. And also Titan's Thunder. Now, that's what we want the crit for, right? We wanted to get them critical auto shoots, so we get them free die beasts. Because not only do we get that energy from die beasts that you see right there, where my mouse just went, so crit for the auto shoots, for the 50% chance to reduce die beast, right? But to get Beast of Wrath on a shorter cooldown, right? So, Beast of Wrath's remaining cooldown is reduced by 12 seconds each time you use Die Beast. So, with that saying that, you cast a few Die Beasts, and it's, back on, off cooldown and within like 30 seconds or 45 seconds or a minute after using it. So, nearly, not always, this ability will be used, fairly shortly after using it. So you're nearly gonna most likely have Beast of Wrath up during a fight. A rough estimate would be, say, you might have it up 75% of the fight, maybe more. Who knows? Who cares? But that's where haste comes in, because the more auto shoots you do, the more chances you have of proccing this. So, the more crit you have, the more chance it has to reset. The more haste, the more auto shoots you can get out. So that's why crit and haste really fucking matter. So what can you take away from this? Get crit and haste, versatility mastery. Don't really worry about it. But if an item level is so good, take it. Like for example, right? You look at this disgusting fucking item, right? 400 crit and 600 versatility. Now, I hate this, but at the same time, it has the item level, it has the agility to back it up, and it has at least crit on it. And the thing is, like, it's not going to matter too much. If it was crit and haste, and if it was maybe 10 item levels or 15 item levels lower, I might take it over, but, 10 item levels definitely, but don't worry about that. Crit, haste, worry about that. Don't care about versatility mastery, just take it if the item level is way better, right? Okay, cool. So that's that. So now you understand how BM Hunter works. They proc their Die Beasts to get their Beast Wraths back up really quickly. Your Aspect of the Wild's a 2-minute cooldown. Now, another thing too, if you want to get a really good Warcraft log on a fight, Warcraft log's great site, highly recommend it. Use your potion 2 minutes into the fight. You use it with Aspect of the Wild, which, what does it do? Grants you and your pets 10 focus per 1 second and 10% increased critical strike. Mate, that means you're just like, you're doing lots more DPS. So, 2,500 with that, amazing, great. So, I just want to focus on something. Have I talked about opener? Probably not. So, yeah. Talents, yeah, okay, so opener. Now, this is personal preference, but listen to me, it's not a fucking bad opener, it's just an optimized opener, right? You can go look at Ice Veins all you want, check them out, check this one out, whatever. But this is how I do it, and this is how you become a great BM Hunter, okay? Okay. So, pets out first, of course. Doesn't matter what pet, all pets are the same, as long as they are on the tree of ferocity, right? Another thing to remember is, always pre-pot before the pull. Always, right? Okay. Alright, no, but seriously. Beast of Wrath should be the first button you press, and if it's not that, it should be Mother of Crows. Pick whichever one you want to press first, but Beast of Wrath, just do it. So, I'm going to do this really slow. This is the opener, and I'm going to talk you through it, right? Right. Beast of Wrath. Murder of Crows. Kill command. Wait. Yeah, okay. Die Beast times 2. And then Titan's Thunder. And then Aspect of the Wild. Right? Right. And I haven't even really... I've gone slow. I haven't even, gone hard. 1.7 mil. My gear is 939. I'm just pressing a button every now and again. But, yeah. Big thing to remember is... Look at that! Whoa! Stop. 1 second. Beast Wrath's back on cooldown. I've barely done anything, right? 1.27 mil, and I haven't done shit, Right. My whole point here is, you know, just as long as, you know, you use these two first. I like Beast of Wrath. And then these two guys, so you kill Command and Die Beast. Some people like doing 2 Die Beasts into a Titan Sun. I'm just going to simplify it. This is what you should be doing. Do a Die Beast into a Kill Command, into a Die Beast, into a Titan Sunder. I know it looks like a crab, and it should look like this, but it's a crab. Okay. Yeah, and then after you Titan Sunder, Aspect of the Wild. So, boom, 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 boom. Another thing to mention, if it's like an AoE fight, you know, you just pop one of these tombs. Sorry, tombs. You want to pop a tomb. Switch to volley. Volley, freaking amazing, mate. All right, let's see how you're going. And then, whatever. Switch it over Murder Crows because you're not going to use that because you can't. Boom, there you go. Summon your pet, and just go to town. Yeah, that's how you do it. You do really good AoEs, and multi-shot. 3 targets or more, always best. If it's two mobs, like, don't even fucking worry about it. Like, your Cobra Shot's just too good, man. Like, 455, 87k per target hit. Yeah, it triggers Beast Cleave, but not on 2 targets, mate. Like, no, come on, no. All right, that's about it for that portion. There is one other thing I'll mention. That's legendaries. So, you're unsure what legendaries are good or not. Shift J. Yep, cool. So obviously, if it doesn't have a DPS increase on it, like for example, not example. Okay, Shadowhunter's Voodoo Mask, right? If it doesn't have a DPS increase, it's usually not good for you. You know, sarcastic or not, it's usually not good for you. But with saying that, you take Pride as for prog fights where the healers can't keep up, and you just put it on anyway. But with that said, your main legendaries that you want to be focusing on is Sephu's. I would rate this in your top tier, your S tier, your main tier of you want this fucking ring. It gives you 2% haste statically, right? And has a chance to proc like a 25% haste buff for 10 seconds. So, most fights at Tomb, skipping Goroth, okay, so Demonic Inquisition, Harjatan, Mistress, Desolate Host, just all these great bosses you can proc this shit off. Whether it be an interrupt or a stun. So that's the S tier ring. Now, I have about 3 or 4 legendaries on the next tier. And that would be your Passer's Tongue. And this is if you're not running tier 19, probably run this unless you have a really good, thing that, anyway, yeah, that's a good legendary. That's a good legendary if you have a really good Convergence of Fate, but whatever, fuck it. I don't like this at all. So Passer's Tongue is really good. Belt of the Roar of the Seven Lions. Oh, such a good legendary. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much Passer's Tongue, Roar of the Seven Lions. Crappily, Eredan, War or Die. That's also good boots. So they're your 3 main legendaries, and your 4th one is Soul of the Huntsmaster, and probably Pradas. Just them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're your main next level tier legendaries, but realistically, it's mostly your belt, your boots, your chest. They're your main things that you want to aim for because they're just really, really good, especially if you're low geared. Just looking for it. Belt. Beast Wrath just cost your abilities by 15%. Amazing. Boots. Boots is really good if you're fucking geared. Yeah. Anyway. Passer's Tongue is probably, stat-wise, probably your best legendary. You don't see too many hunters run this because they have tier 19, obviously. But also, sub-legendaries like your belt become better than that chest because you already have either A, good chest, or B, your belt is shit, so 915, 970, 940. I'm not going to run Passer's Tongue, okay? Okay. That said, though, like, that's mostly it. This is my first video, so this is mostly for probably guildies or some shit. But yeah, what else? So that's your legendaries covered, that's your stats covered, that's your opener covered, that's your talents covered. What else? Pets, you know, already went into pen talents, but you mostly want to, so with your pets, right, you want to get some freaking sick pets, right? But you want to make sure if you're a BM hunter, you can bring something to the raid that they don't just like meme all over you, right? And two of them pets being a bloodlust pet and, or sorry, heroism or bloodlust pet. The other one being a revive pet. So your bloodlust slash heroism pets. You have your nether rays from Nether Storm. You have your core hounds from the core hound place. Argus, really good place to get these new freaking, you know, these nether rays. They're pretty cool. Also, these nether rays can be used in, you know, survival or whatever. But yeah, that's your heroism. Boom, nether wins. See ya, how you going? Yeah, and your battle res pet. Oh, well, mine's called Light Lunge because, well, yeah, you know. He can battle res. Boom, gift for GG, return spirit of the rah, 60%, cool, 20% mana. That's really about it. For the hunter, you've got your immunity, your total. I can put in some macros in the description, if you just want to like need a good macro, but essentially, you know, aspect of the total, right? Amazing, deflects all damage, and reduces all damage you take by 30%. Pretty freaking cool. Gives you a heal as well. You know, if you're just like loving a hunter and you're like, what the fuck? I don't care. Well, here's the thing. Gives you heals you for 40% of your maximum health over its duration. So even if you don't want to pop an immunity and be stuck, you know, can't do anything for like a few seconds, I'll post this macro in the bottom actually. Oh no, I'll pop it on screen. Boom. Let's go. Boom. Cast aspect of the total, and then in the second line, / cancel aura space aspect of the total. Now what this does is, if you want to kill shit, and you don't care about the immunity, but you just want to dodge one ability that comes at you, so you pop it, right? Let's just click it. Let's click it, right? Boom, 2 buffs, and you don't really want to put your mouse up here to right click, so you just press it again. Boom, the immunity is gone, but the heal stays up. That's what that macro does. Gets rid of the immunity, so you can keep attacking because you can't attack while it's up, and gives you the heal over the duration. So really good if you just want to like a nice heal over time, and you don't trust the healers. Another ability, Exhilaration, heals you with 30%. Pretty good, you know, 2-minute cooldown. That's how you get legendary logs in healing and TOS. It's really good stuff. Now, you might have noticed when I try to do my pet opener before, my pets didn't instantly go to the target. And, you know, some people, like, you're just like, oh, how do I get my pets to instantly just attack the target? Well, have a look at this. My Cobra Shot. Show tooltip Cobra Shot / pet attack. And then cast Cobra Shot. Now, what they'll do is, right, Cobra Shot. Boom, pet's gone there. I cast Cobra Shot there. Boom, pets go there. Whoa, my pet switch targets on me. Whoa, I don't actually have to micromanage where my pets go. It's, you know, I bind a Cobra Shot because I Cobra Shot everything, right? But keep in mind, you might want to use that too in case you don't want to fucking have to, like, go here, click that, click that. Oh. Right, yeah. It makes sense. Binding Shot now. Oh, this is also awesome macro. Actually, I'm just going to list the macro section, right? Macro section. I'm not editing this. I can't be fucked. It's like 6 a.m., right? Binding Shot macro. Show tooltip. Binding Shot. / cast at cursor Binding Shot. Now, what this does, by the way, this is probably the most important macro besides this macro. What this macro does is, see where my mouse is, and I press my button. Whoa! It just instantly went there. Like I didn't have to fucking hover over where I want to put it and then click it. It takes that one step. It's really good. So if you're like, you know, you're trying to like go shit, you just want to like run through instance. Oh shit! Bam! You know, boom, boom. Another trap. Boom. See? Oh, Zephyr's proc. That's the other thing too. So interrupt, binding shot, and also your frost trap wherever I put on my bars. Yeah, right here. It's yeah, it also procs Zephyrs. So that's your macros. You know, and your defensives and your heals. You know, you've got your run real fast, mate. How you going? You've got your disengage. Disengage is pretty cool. You know, you do one of these. How you going? And that's really the hunter. Oh, you got misdirect, right? You got concussive shot, but you also got Star Trap. You know, pretty good stuff. Flare. One day I'll keybond it when it becomes raid utility, but until then, every time you do Vault with me, it's just going to be clicked. Sorry, I just can't be fucked. But yeah, that's all your stuff. I don't know what this does, so that's none of my bars. Okay. I'm not going to play off my fucking pets. I have more decency. Same with Fetch, I don't. Now, Fireworks, I love Fireworks, right? It's a good ability. Right, cool. Okay. Yeah, alright. Well, anyway, that's mostly the Hunter, but Beast Cleave, yeah, you already know what that does. Well, actually, no, you don't. One thing to keep in mind when you're AoEing and shit is you want to keep this buff up. So if like you're running low on energy, just only multi-shot to keep Beast Cleave up. Yeah. But with that said, like your mastery increases your pet's damage by %. Yeah. Trinkets. So for